When you take 3 plus 4, one of the ways to think of this, I mean, obviously 3 plus 4 is 7, that's fine. But one of the ways to think of this is to start out at 3. So 1, 2, 3. 3 is here. And by adding 4 to it, we're moving 4 more to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets us over to 7. Like I said, 3 plus 4 is 7. This same sort of thing the same sort of idea can be used when you're talking about negative numbers. If you take, and let's do this one next, add negative 3 to 4. So if I start off at negative 3, which is over here, and I add 4 to it, I'm going to go 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I end up over here at positive 1. Negative 3 plus 4 equals 1. Now what in the world happened there? Alright, let's try negative 4 plus 3. If I start at negative 4, and I add 3 to it, 1, 2, 3, I end up at negative 1. Negative 4 plus 3 equals negative 1. Alright, well, what happens if I add two negative numbers? Well, normally when I'm adding these numbers, I could flip these directions around. I could say 4 plus negative 3 is also the same thing as starting with 4 and going 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. So adding a negative number could be looked at as going to the left as opposed to pulling it to the right. Similarly, if I go negative 4 plus 3, that would be starting at 3 and going 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. If I want to think of this as 3 plus negative 4, or this one 4 plus negative 3. So if we want to do something like negative 4 plus negative 3, that means I'm going to have to start off at, let's say, negative 3, and move 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, in that direction. We end up over here at negative 7. So it turns out the rules for addition, if the two have the same sign, so if they're both positive or if they're both negative, you get farther in whatever direction you were going. So if they're both positive, you get more positive. If they're both negative, you get more negative. You can see we end up 3 plus 4 is 7, negative 3 and negative 4 is negative 7. But if they're opposite signs, they end up fighting each other, because they end up saying, okay, well, the negative 4 wants to be over here, but the 3 wants to be over here. And you end up taking some sort of difference of the two of them. I'll discuss more about that in the next video.